He is rash, and he is proud. Would you talk to him? I'll leave the door unlocked for you. The one who dwells in the tower is the architect of New Lindo. The one who designed the beautiful buildings. The one who has been missing for years now. Maybe this is for the best. Perhaps it's time someone talked to him. And maybe it's best if it's an outsider. He is rash, and he is proud. Would you talk to him? I'll leave the door unlocked for you. The one who dwells in the tower is the architect of New Lindo. The one who designed the beautiful buildings. The one who has been missing for years now. Maybe I'll leave the door unlocked for you.
Who are you? How did you get in? I presume the old man told you why I'm here? Why I've chosen to live in this tower of solitude? You understand. Then, you know what it is to be an outsider your entire life? You can't possibly understand. Look at my face. It makes children cry. Before I left, I was the subject of chronic night. Estranged from all others in this tower, I am an outsider. But living in the town, I am an outsider all the same. I dedicated my life to becoming a great architect. For half a century, I labored at this. I built the city they live in. And the townspeople don't appreciate what I've done. They dwell in the marvel of my life's work. Really? What did it say of me? So, someone's finally taken notice of my talent, this conversation. But now, I'm afraid it's late. Or early, I should say. I don't believe I invited you into my house. Perhaps it got lost in the subtlety. What I meant was, please, leave.
Zod is back.
I know. Have you spoken with him?
Only briefly. He was milling about here inspecting every architectural detail.
I saw him strolling around town this morning as if he'd never been gone. I can't believe it.
Where has he been all this time?
I heard he was hiding in that abandoned tower. He always was funny, that one.
He'd been missing so long, I thought the worst. I'm glad he's okay.
Thanks again for that painting. Damn fish aren't biting today.
Ah, the traveling artist. Certainly. You look... That poor man. He had quite a... I hope he's very happy, wherever he is. Take care now.
This building is truly a marvel. A masterwork of architecture it is. The builders wanted to destroy the design, you know. They claimed the materials would be too expensive. By the way, I have some work for a painter like you. Mistake me not, painting is an objectively inferior art form. Especially, I've decided I'm going to move away. It pains me to think that I'll leave behind my creations, but it pains me. I'd like a painting of this very city. The composition should include this very town hall, the perched gazebo, and the inn. If you hesitate too long, I'll just find someone else. You painters are a glowstone a dozen. I'm still waiting for that painting. Remember, the composition should include this very town hall, the perched gazebo, and the inn. The painting of my city. It's splendid, truly. Thank you. And I should also thank you for before. I'm glad you visited me in my town. I'd like some time to myself. This is indeed a special place.
Would you like a ride to Nava? You've already paid the toll, so it will be. My ox is strong, no?
You're back! I've been thinking, it'll be a bit strange to have a fence here blocking all the little critters out of my garden. Oh well, has to. Of course, I appreciate your help. Nothing wrong with running around picking up sticks, just don't forget to get lost once in a while, eh? And look around you, smell the roses. Oh, listen to me, I sound like an old-timer. What a fine one you are, polite as they come. You'll fit in splendidly in our little... Anyhow, thanks for getting these sticks for me. It's a full-time job standing guard. Why don't you come back in a day's time? That'll give me time to patch up this fence and see how it does against the little mice. See you soon. Don't worry, I'll have this fence patched up by tonight. See you soon.
I'm never gonna forget the look on his face when he ate that grape-filled pastry!
I can still taste that grape filling. Repulsive.
Have you given any thought to sharing your portfolio with us? Wow, your work is so detailed. You should show this to Yevgeny. She lives in the common tower. That's the big round building in the middle. You might just be the painter we need. Anything I can help with? Need some supplies? Wow, your work is so detailed. You should show this to Yevgeny. She lives in the common tower. That's the big round building in the middle. You might just be the painter we need. Anything I can help with? Need some supplies?
Good to see a new face. Let me know if I can help you with... I love it here. There's really no part of... I moved here right out of college when my longtime resident aunt wrote to me about a job opening in the library. It was quite a...
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Zar. Do you know of Melek? He's the merchant selling the so-called elixir of life down in the market, and do you think it can really extend your life? That seems a reasonable guess. I have a favor to ask of you. Do you think you could perhaps go to Melek's shop in the market and buy me one of said elixirs? Well, you see, I've earned a bit of a reputation here in Nava as the resident skeptic. I tried to buy one from him. He took the obvious tactic of a charlatan if you... Fantastic! You can find me here just about any time. They're a group that highly appreciates the consumption of dream teas. The teas are made with herbs. It's quite interesting how the chemicals work on the brain. They are safe in moderation, the largest risk being that when sleeping with dream teas, one gets very little rest, since the brain is actually more stimulated than during the day. The latest science actually considers it a form of exercise for your brain.
Sorry, you can't go up there right now. We're doing some renovations. Hard to say. Maybe in 10 months, give or take. Could be longer if we hit any delays. Well, you need a pass. Any official from the university should be able to give you one. If you're here to visit, yeah, you won't be seeing it. Well, you need a pass. Any official from the university should be able to give you one. If you're here to visit, have a good one.
Red? Or, yes, just a touch of orange. Oh, hello there. I must have left the door unlocked again. Can I help you? It's true, but I don't hire just anyone. So, let's see what you've got. Well, these look fantastic. I spent years honing my skill, sharing my work with the people of Nava. But these days, I love the life flowing through abstract art. Unfortunately, there's not much interest for that style right now. It is! I'd like to show people that there's more to the world than what we... Anyway, your portfolio is exactly the kind of thing my customers love. How about this? I'm going to shut down my commissions. They've been leaving me uninspired this past year anyway. Okay, I'll tell Art Dealer the situation. Our customers write down their requests in a ledger back in the gallery. Take a look through and see if there are any requests you'd like to paint. Some blue here, green, no, yellow.
Trade here, trade there. So many folk are scurrying about. A trader? Just take a look at all those shiny things coming in the markets. Say, I heard from some other folks that you're one of the most helpful people. Excellent, excellent. You and I, young friend. Been a long time since I had I'm embarrassed to admit. I left a precious box up north, in the caverns. You know, the Howling Caverns on the Teefmoor Bluffs? It was years ago, mind you, that I left it behind. Longer, actually. It has some decoration, you know. Not too much. It's a rather simple wooden box, I think. I'm rooting for you, child. Living vicariously through you in your quest to retrieve my lost box.
there! I'm not supposed to give those out to patrons. There's a bit of construction going on. Oh, well, that sounds lovely. Why don't you talk to Zora about this? She has an office on the next floor up and probably a bit more clearance to fudge the rules. I'm not supposed to give those out to patrons.
So, sounds like you've managed to impress the great Yevony. I thought you might. Your work is We've got a whole bunch of commissions just waiting around. We keep them all, and when you finish a commission, just bring it back to me. I'll ensure you get paid and that the client gets the artwork. We're glad to have you join the gallery.
You returned. You will certainly live a long time if you keep drinking this magical tincture. Would you like to... The water is sourced from the life-giving springs of Eastshade. You returned. You will certainly live...
Fine day for science. Did you by chance pick me up one of those elixirs from the market? Wonderful. Now I can run some tests. Why don't you come back in about an hour, and I'll fill you in on my findings. I know it's a spectacular view. Beyond that, though, is there any reason specifically you need to be up there? I see. Well, I'll tell you what. Help me with discovering the truth about Melek's elixir, and I'll get you a pass.
Come get your latest issue of the Shadian Post here.
Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work. Ugh, some people. So tacky. Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work. Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
I do love working here in the university. Even though my senior professor... Well, I've run some tests. Unfortunately, my findings are... inconclusive. I've been thinking... Melik claims the life-giving ingredient in his potions is water from the local hot springs. I know it's a big ask, but I'm wondering if you're interested in collecting water samples from each of the 5 hot springs of Eastshade. Then we can really answer this question once and for all. What do you say? Fantastic! Take these empty vials. The collection should be fairly straightforward. Finding the 5 hot springs will be the hard part. They're in all corners of the island, and some are rather tucked away.
Hi there. Just one of the many cultural pastimes of Nava. You might have seen some signs plastered around demanding you report the routes. Fine. Everyone's got their own opinions. Just don't report them to me. It's all just a really long feud. It tore my dad's family apart, I guess. But you should just talk to the Shez directly. They're the ones looking for information. They've been covering the city in flyers, demanding folk to report. Can't say who's got the right of it. The Shez are the roots, but it's been a long struggle. Not looking forward to seeing...
I'm never gonna forget the look on his face when he ate that grape-filled pastry!
I can still taste that grape filling. Repulsive.
Oh my god, I can't believe this happened. Have you gotten any of the tubers back? I don't mean to rush you, but this is urgent.
Hey! So, I have some news for you. Leilani and I went out for a pic. We went at sunset and it was gorgeous. Right when the stars... She felt the same way. We're officially a couple now. Thank you so much for helping. You're such a great friend. A champion of true love.
Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work. Got another one for me, do you?
Well. Your clothes are looking a little scrappy. Bet you're just about to freeze to death come nightfall.
magic.
Welcome to the inn below the tarn. Correct. That is the name. We once had another name, but everyone just called us that me. Thanks. It's kind of like a club. People go under this. It used to be open for everyone, but it's pretty locked down now. There was a dream party out on the Salt Spring Coast a few nights ago. Who knows? Oh.
See you soon. I'm touched you're so concerned about my garden, but I assure you I can patch up this. See you soon.
Hi again. It's nice to see a familiar face. We don't... That's where I grew up. My best friend and I spent a lot of time out here, though. Wasn't much more than... My son Finn brought his family out here, and I've got 5 beautiful grandchildren.
Hello, good traveller. Hope. As for me, I still haven't got anyone new out here to fly with me. Shame, because I know anyone would love it if they saw it.
Hi again. It's nice to see a... What? Really? A tree door? Let's go see it. You're sure it was here? Well, they seem to have left no trace. And the door and the tree? I believe you. I've been hearing those drums for too long. Whatever they're doing, it's clear they don't wish to be discovered. I think you should ask around in Nava. Maybe there's someone who knows more about these Blushwood night drummers. All this investigating has made me thirsty. I think it's quite time for a Lindawian brew. Let me know if you find out more. Come on by any time.
Welcome to... You sure? We have, if you really want, first door on your left. Oh.
welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work. It's a solid composition. Beautiful.
Can I brew you up? What can I brew you up?
Hi again. Ready to buy a bicycle yet? You'll get around a lot faster. 80 glowstones. Have you tried talking to Leela? She's the head librarian at the university. She knows just about everything. Helped me find an obscure text on ancient woodworking techniques. Maybe she knows something about these drummers.
Did you pick up a paper? Would you like to donate a glowstone to the Shady and Post so we can keep the paper free without ads and unmotivated by pop news and tabloid journalism? Thank you for your contribution. Did you pick up a paper? Looks like you already have the latest. Would you like to donate a glowstone to the Shady and Post so we can keep the paper free? No problem.
What crunch? What crunchy scale?
Good day. The only thing more, I'd rather make a kettle any day.
Glad to see. I didn't try to buy any zucchinis. Poor Tam. He tries, but think I've lived here all my life. It's really developed into quite. I've been sewing professionally for 30 years, but only 2 years ago was I able to have a. The Shez are the religious group that actually uses the teas out of respect for. If you know anything about the Roots cult, you should tell them. A group they'll. If you want to support and aid the sanctity.
Hi there.
I can still taste that grape filling. Repulsive.
Life is good here in Nava. Would you like to buy some sealant? It'll be 500 glowstones. There's only one thing I want that I want. Get me.
Can't stop thinking about my dinner. We've got a lot of work down on the pea terraces. What? Are you serious? Okay, well, I bought some, but I definitely... I need to go now. The secretive... the...
You're such a great...
Oh my god, I can't believe this happened. Have you gotten any of the tubers back? I don't mean to rush you, but this is urgent.
Hey, so you know that hot spring I told you about? Evelina and I went out there for a picnic. It was nice. It's so weird, but I feel like you had something to do with it. Anyway, let me know if you need any weird tasting ground up plants. I think they're kind of like the Roots. They love dream teas too, but they believe only they're a group of people who like drinking this special tea because they hang out in the system. My brother loves drinking the tea, but I already used it in a ritual, so you can't buy it back. Let me know if you need any weird tasting ground up.
Ah, you returned. You will certainly live a long time if you keep drinking this magical tincture. Ah, yes. Sadly, there are people around here who don't appreciate the happiness and longevity given by the precious elixir. Really, we must pity these poor. Look at all who love our elixirs. The spring waters give life. That's where the water is sourced from the life-giving springs of Eastshade.
Need something? You know, it's so strange. Somebody came in just this morning and donated a book. She said to point people to it if anyone asked about night drumming, which made very little sense to me, considering this book appears to be unrelated to that. Not that I'm entirely sure what night drumming is. It was a little peculiar. Just about every sentence she said was a rhyme. Not sure if she meant to do that or if she was just doing it by accident. An interesting woman. I quite liked her. And then here you are asking about that very topic. So, are you a night drummer? Am I saying that right? Is this a new thing people are doing? Oh, I'm always so behind the times. Sounds curious indeed. Anyway, the book is called The First Folk, and it's on shelf C.
Some blue here, green, no, yellow.
I'm rooting for you, child. Living vicariously through you in your quest to retrieve my lost logs.
Oh, it's going to be another late night. How's the hot spring sample collecting? You should ask Leela. She's our head librarian. She knows an awful lot about it. They're a group that It's quite interesting. The latest science actually considers it.
Sorry, you can't go up there right now. We're doing some renovations. Have a good one.
You know, I've been working here for 20 years. You know, it's so... And then here you are. Sounds curious indeed. Anyway...
Ahoy there, traveller! Alas, those carrot chompers are still at it. Seems the mice are trapped inside my new fence. Odd though, they never leave so much as a step. Why don't you stop by K&K Apothecary? Kai and Kaylin should have some repellent that'll send any critters bolting. See you soon.
That old Pops, he's a-coming for you. No ring, traveler? Hop to it. I'm counting on you to set things right in the sea.
We have to stop taking Finn's crops.
It's not like I enjoy it either, but what choice do we have? We haven't made a single sale in weeks! How is that even possible?
It's just... that poor, sweet man.
He blames the vermin as it is. We're not doing him any actual harm.
We can't steal his crops forever. At some point, he's going to realize.
That gullible old fool. He wouldn't believe we were stealing from him if we walked up and took the shoes right off his feet.
I can't believe you, Kai. We need to figure out a better way.
Criminy! You shouldn't barge in on someone like that. How much did you hear? Don't know if I can trust you. No one's buying herbs like they used to. You understand? You do? Oh, good! Well, you know, times have been hard since Kalen's father stopped supporting us. We thought we could make it on our own, but, truth is, no one seems to have much use for an apothecary. Maybe it's time we moved on from Eastshade and found ourselves a place where we can make a proper living. Actually, there may be something you could help. You'll help us! Oh, oh, how many glowstones you got on you? And have you met Annika? I'm willing to bet she'd help out. But Galen's always saying Annika has a generous soul, even if she isn't all there upstairs. She lives in the southwest of the Great Shade. Somehow, people around here came to knowing she has more glowstones than many of the rest of us. Just see if you can borrow 600 glowstones. I'm not proud of it, you know. We've been down on our luck a while. Anyhow, if she needs convincing, just tell her it's anyone besides us asking. Go, give it your best.
Oh, this is so unlike us. We never wanted to steal from Finn, you know. I would have done anything else if I could. I'm horrified by what we've done to such a sweet old man.
Heidi-ho! The great... Were you able to get some repellent? Kai and Kaelin? They would never. Oh, you're a good person, just looking out for me and my carrots. And I do have days where I wonder myself if I'm Your heart's in a good place. You'll see, these mice will be out of there in no time. Oh well, can't win 'em all, I guess. Who knows, maybe my big ugly mug will scare the little creatures away. Hoo-wee! Special veggie stew coming right up. See you soon.
Hi again. It's nice to see you for me.
Da-dee-da. See you soon.
It comes.
Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work. Whoa, that must have been pretty strange to find. No, I don't know anything about that. Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
Can I help you? That's just where you should head if you're in... Unless you're a member of the Shares, of course. Then it would not be Oh, no. The Shares wished it was. It's a matter of completely... Just a little magic. Can I help you? Stay safe now.
These trails aren't going to take care of themselves. These trails aren't going to take care of themselves.
Broke a pot this morning, and you know what? I don't even mind. Today's just my day. Of course, it wouldn't be a bird identification issue by any chance. Darn, I love a good bird ID. Well, tell me what you need in glowstones for. You need me to give you glowstones so you can help a friend. And tell me, what's the name of this friend? Right, of course. And where on the island might I find this person? I see. Unfortunately, I cannot help you help your friend. Financial troubles north of here? No doubt you've been spending time with Kai and Kaylin. Kaylin's a sweetheart, but that Kai, a weasel if I ever heard of one. But you're new to Eastshade. Lots of people didn't like back when Kai was overcharging for potions. Not that it bothered me so much, but he sure upset a lot of other people. He steals from owls, of course, the most magnificent of all creatures. You see, owls love rubbing their beak, and Kai simply waltzed into the great shade and snatched black thistle, an endangered plant, I'll have you know, and stuck it into some potion to sell. Kai is no friend to owls. Who would do something so... It was no misunderstanding. If anyone ought to know better, it'd be... And whatever you do, don't... Bye now. Ooh, thanks for the painting. Ooh, thanks for the painting. Bye now.
Hello, good. Where's your lap? I think architects build things. I'm not supposed to take my raft over there, but I do sometimes.
My cousin is so full of energy. One day he's flapping.
spoke to Annika already? What did she say? How did you know? You told her it was me asking? But what do you mean, endangered plant? Oh, is that why people stopped coming around? But why would anyone believe I used something that's protected? I mean, I like plants as much as the next shade folk, but what? My Hydra thistle! Huh. Well, now that I think about it, I guess I could see where people got that idea, but oh, criminy! Why didn't anyone just ask me about it? This is... No, of course not. Far too risky to use those protected bits of foliage. That's a game I don't mess around with. Look, you haven't seen the best of us, but we've got a lot to offer if we just had a chance. Here's my Hydra thistle. Find someone to test it, like a scientist. Help me prove I didn't use any protected plants. Nava will certainly have someone who can figure that out. Check the offices on the 3rd floor of the common quarter. Please hurry. We can't survive much longer without any customers.
Oh, hello. I'm not really in the mood to talk with anyone. I lost something really important. My amulet. I don't know how this happened. Sorry. I don't feel like chatting right now. Oh, you know about us. But we have to be really wary of the Shez. They're always... What if you're part of the Shez? And maybe I shouldn't tell you any of... I'm already in enough trouble since I lost my amulet. If the Shez find it, they could infiltrate our tea room. They're a faith group. They think our use of the teas is sacrilegious and that their goddess will smite them or something if they don't steal everyone else's tea. It's annoying, though, because they already have plenty of tea and it all just rots away. But still, they want more. They're a faith group. They think our use of the teas is sacrilegious and that their goddess will smite them or something if they don't steal everyone else's tea. It's annoying, though, because they already have plenty of tea and it all just rots away. But still, they want more. Sorry, I don't feel like chatting right now.